Clogging.
How fucking amazing that song is.
That whole album is so fucking good, dude.
I may have us a show in Virginia if you guys are interested.
It's my episode, right?
Yes.
Boy,
Fee.
episode.
Mine.
Crap, we already kind of talked about everything I was going to bring up.
I have a
So I was gonna bring
potential.
up CISPA and,
I have a potential discussion topic, or like kind of a opinion type of thing.
Yeah.
So, music related. So
Maybe
that'll last. There's one more beer in there if you want.
Is there another one?
There's one in the freezer. Try the freezer.
Oh, is there PBR in there too?
Oh, we could.
May as well get in the cold.
Cooper won't drink those, but
We will.
I love PBR. I sure hope they're a fan of Peeper.
are you a believer?
I'm surprised these didn't end up in the fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, we were on a streak of throwing full beer cans in the
Yeah.
fire last night.
You guys usually are.
Yeah.
Bud Light, and yeah, it was fun.
Real good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Thursday's edition of Podstache. At the table we have
Brian Lee.
and
Justin Chang.
And
Koopa.
then we have two guests, this is Gertie and Nick.
Birthday boy Nick. Birthday week Nick.
God damn it.
Birthday!
30 by now.
Yeah.
Happy 40th, bro. What was the topic you were going to bring up?
No, because I was at my parents' house 2 weeks ago, and one of the stations they have like 500 stations, TV channels.
Oh, TV.
That's what I meant. And one of them is like all concerts at all times. It's like on
Interesting.
demand. And they had a Chili Peppers concert on from like a year ago. And I'm not like an ultra Chili Peppers fan. I like them. But I was watching it and like watching Flea play bass, he just fucking destroys. And like if I was thinking about it, and like in my mind, I kind of consider him like, this is like a weird term, but he's like not overrated.
Grody.
No. he's underrated, but he's well known for being awesome at bass. But I still think he's underrated for what his real abilities are. All people know is like he can slap like a motherfucker. You know?
There's a lot of bass players that are like that.
Well, 'cause that's
among bass players, they're overrated, but among people, they're underrated.
Okay. Well, that's my idea. Like any in your head, like what musicians, like whether you like them or not, or are huge into them, do you think is well known for being awesome, but is genuinely
For the wrong
underrated?
reason.
Exactly. Is genuinely underrated as an overall musician type of thing. Do you kind of follow?
Yes. Yes.
Who's the dude, Dr. Luke or whatever, who like basically produced every like Kesha album?
Oh, that's the Swedish guy, or
Yeah.
no?
Was it Dr. Luke or something? Oh, but that guy.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do just Kesha, but like all these pop artists, and like he has an insane amount of #1 records that he produced and wrote. Yet like no one knows who he is.
Yeah.
So that guy.
Charlie Benante from Anthrax.
Oh yeah.
Totally awesome fucking drummer. He kind of flies under the radar a little bit. He's good.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber from Justin Bieber.
From Justin Bieber.
I almost want to say Dead Mouse.
Yeah.
Just because he's known for like obviously his awesome live shows, but compositional wise, he does like a lot of Cause I almost want to put him and Trent Reznor in the same category.
Yeah. See, Trent Reznor, I would say was like
Just
because
because they're both like gearheads in the studio,
Yeah.
and they have like these insane contraptions that make like noise and
Yeah.
music. So that's kind of cool.
I would definitely say Trent Reznor can be on that list because people know him, for
9 Inch Nails.
just like and like maybe even a handful of songs.
Yeah.
But he's genuinely a popular musician. But is he really like? Does he get? I mean, well, he started to because he won a Grammy or an Oscar for the soundtrack.
Social Network.
Yeah, was it a
soundtrack?
Grammy?
It
Was it an
I forget.
Oscar? I don't know. But he's obviously getting recognition for being not just the 9 Inch Nails
Groscar.
guy. A Groscar.
I don't know if. See, I don't even know.
Scammy.
Scammy. See, I don't even know if I'm right. But I would almost want to say Hans Zimmer. Like, and I know he's won awards.
Dude, that guy is like.
Well, you
It's
can
ju-
almost,
I
you can
just think
almost
it's
say-
because of where.
But yeah, I wonder if it's because of what he does.
You can almost say
yeah.
any soundtrack composer.
Yeah.
You could
If
say
you,
that for.
well, here's
It's
the
like
thing.
him
though.
and John Williams are kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
But you got to think of it this way: the average person normally knows who Hans Zimmer and John Williams are.
I don't think so. Not Hans Zimmer.
I think so.
I don't
I don't
think so.
think, I don't think the average person would know.
I think
I think
so.
a lot of people would.
We
I don't
know.
think we know because we're music and film.
No, but I
people,
think
you know.
after did he do Inception?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I think after that, more people knew.
But I bet you
about
most
him.
people don't know that. Or, I have the fucking like, I bet you most people don't even know that was him.
Who? No, I'm just kidding.
Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer. He did like Tommy Boy and like.
Yes, summer.
So would Danny Elfman be in that list?
I was thinking.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
thinking the
I
same
would.
thing.
'Cause-
Because he's known for having a very typical sound, and he's known for Tim Burton.
You know, I would almost say Danny Elfman's more well known than Hans Zimmer.
I would almost because I think
But Danny Elfman was also in a rock band before. becoming
Yeah,
a
and
composer.
people. I bet you people don't know that.
but I think people know who Oingo Boingo is, but they might not directly
Yeah.
attach him.
Yeah.
But Danny Elfman might have it on his side that because he worked with Tim Burton
Yeah,
so
exactly.
much that it's like hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know, Danny Elfman wrote, Nightmare Before Christmas and
Yeah.
Corpse Bride and everything because it all sounds like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's the Tim Burton sound.
Yeah, any
Yeah,
musical
you know.
score that has a choir singing la 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 la
Yeah.
la la la,
Yeah.
is, Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
It's either Danny Elfman or Luca Torelli.
Luca Torelli, you know, underrated. What, dude?
Play the sweep. It's what I do.
Who was I talking to? We were joking about if he went to medieval times. He'd be like, oh, this influences my next 7 albums.
Dude, I think that's where he grew up for like.
Medieval times.
He was like the stable boy.
Our next 4 albums, a concept that is White Knight, followed by Green Knight, followed by the Return of Green Knight Enchantment Part 2,
Enchantment part.
followed by Red Knight,
See, it's, I think,
Turkey Drumstick.
Turkey drumstick.
yeah, in terms of underrated musicians, I think it kind of, what instrument they play or what they do in music has a big part of it.
Yeah.
It's like bass players, I think, overall are usually underrated. Composers are generally underrated. Drummers.
Yeah.
Drummers.
So,
Or people are like, well, yeah,
producers.
because what is and like this sounds like I don't even like the guy that much, but I do.
Kanye, he's underrated.
Well, like Stevie Ray Vaughan, I think he's overrated, but underrated at the same time. You know, because like if you
Middle rated.
well, yeah, well, it's like
He's
well,
rated.
I think he's overrated because people are so
Let's
sick
check
of him,
the Yelp.
You know,
Well, it's with Stevie Ray Vaughan, I'd say he's overrated amongst people who are like over 40, but underrated people under that
almost.
age.
Yeah. But I mean, like he's known for being like a fat. He's kind of, I'm like contradicting myself because I think he's underrated as a genuinely good blues guitar player because he could play the blues really well. I watched I forget. It was him and Albert King or something. It was like a live video from the '80s, and he wasn't just wailing ass on guitar. It wasn't just like like he was playing like genuinely good blues.
Yeah.
And I think people forget that he could do that, because he's only associated with like, oh man, Stevie Ray Vaughan, he can fucking shred. Like, fuck that, man.
Hey, yo.
And that's what he's known for, and that's what kind of But he's kind of the one that Clapton started it, but then Stevie Ray Vaughan took it to that next level, because he could like sweep and shred balls and shit,
Shred
balls.
Sprawls.
Bread.
Speaking of guitar players, I'd say Steve Vai, overrated guitar player, underrated live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard he has a really good live show.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
only
he has
saw him
all-
at G3 though.
Lots
Yeah.
of this.
Well, yeah, just a lot of like
And
lights
fans.
Yeah. Oh, lots of fans. Yeah.
I need ego boxes here. You just get fucking 200 of them. They all need fans.
He's just walking on ego boxes.
That's what it
Dude.
refers to as shoes.
Yeah, for the KPT show, Greg had that sweet light box
Yeah.
ego thing. That's sweet.
Did you hear about Clearwater?
Please.
They got bought.
Oh.
So the
It
guy's
got
gonna,
butt. Awesome, dude.
yeah. So the guy wants to. He's talking about possibly buying that empty barrels, that place next to it.
Oh yeah.
And he wants to do it as a live music venue.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's cool.
I hope he lets local bands play there.
You would. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
KBT
I'm like-
opening night.
I'm like decent nights of the week though, you know. None of that fucking like, well, you're local Wednesday. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, towards the end, it was getting like that.
it was getting pretty bad. Yeah. Well, that's how most of the bars are. You know, if you're a local band and you're not like a cover band, you're not getting a weekend show, which sucks. Hey, you guys ever make hash browns at home?
What?
Oh,
Hash browns, no.
hash browns.
What about
I think I figured out how to do it really easily, and I'm very excited to try it. Just run fucking a potato over a cheese grater.
Yeah.
I
That
think
makes
that would work.
sense.
That should work,
That
right?
should work. Yeah.
I'm excited to try this.
How would it
I just
stay
figured it out
together,
today.
You know what I want?
Well, when you cook it, it'll fry it together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah.
You know, there's this hot dog joint that does it, but there's this thing. It's like drilled into the wall, and it's just a
Glory
take-
hole.
Yeah. No, you just take a potato. It's like a can crusher only for potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
You pop the potato and you drop the potato down, and then you just deep fry the potato
Yeah.
because it comes into these real thick wedges. So like you see them making the French fries just by fucking using
Yeah.
that thing to make out
Yeah.
of potatoes. That's fucking. I want that at the house. And a
The
deep fryer.
house.
Probably make one.
And a deep fryer with someone to clean the deep fryer, not being me.
Deep frying food is fun at home if you have a deep fryer, I'd assume. I don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, me and Liz made, like, deep fried pickles one day, which were great. But it was just, like, terrifying because we just had a big pot full of fucking oil. And I'm just like, ah! And it's like, please don't catch on fire. Like,
Well, on top of it, you have to get rid of it somehow too, and you can't like put it down the drain or anything.
you
Nope.
can?
When it's not your system, you can.
Yeah. You're right. I'm moving out in 2 months. Nothing but deep fried fucking.
Justin, we looked at your pipes. It's just one big glob. It looks like a candle.
Just heat the pipe up. It'll go right through.
Pour some more grease.
There's probably some good potatoes down there too. Oh, did I tell you guys the one day we have a garbage disposal on our sink, you know, which is the coolest fucking thing in the world. I love it. It's fun as fuck. It's convenient, you know. But the one day, like, the fucking sink was just backing up, and the garbage disposal wasn't taking anything down it.
Yeah.
And I hate calling maintenance, so I'm like, all right, well, I know it's probably clogged somewhere down the drain. Because if you turn the disposal on, this sink would fill up. And you turn it off, and then the garbage disposal sink fills up. Because they're both attached to the same
Yeah.
pipe.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, you know, it's probably clogged. You know.
Oh, is this
Let me-
the story where you jammed the?
No, that was the old
Hanger,
apartment.
okay.
That was the old apartment when the pipe blew out.
Yeah.
Oh no. So I'm just like, okay, it's probably something clogged in there. I'm probably just gonna take off the little, you know,
Yeah,
what is
U
that? Little U
Joint
thing.
or U ball, U
Yeah.
whatever.
What is it?
P-trap.
P-trap. Take off the P-trap and just unclog that. And I'm like, all right, you know, I got this. I'm like unscrewing it, and like nothing's coming out. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like totally solid. And then like I like move it and take it down, and it's just like, and I'm like, oh fuck, and like put it back. And I'm like, at this point, like it's like I'm covered in this fucking like
Goo.
brown, gooey, food chunky, fucking gross water. I'm like covered in it. I'm just like, oh, like I need something like, and I'm trying to hold this here while I'm like reaching for a pan from the other side of the kitchen to like put under there. And like, yeah, there was a straw stuck in the sink. It's like a straw had gone like down the fucking drain hole and just sat there.
Yeah.
And just everything got clogged up on that.
Dude,
So I was just pissed because
I'll
like
tell
it
you what,
vomited everywhere.
The
It smelled
grossest,
so
the
bad.
grossest thing I've ever had to do, and I had to do it often, was clean drains at fucking Target, like the deli drains. So deli drain, you know, you pop a chub on there,
Oh, you what?
a chub, a big, the meat,
Yeah.
and you open it up, and then you're cutting off. Then you're cutting off one of the ends. You pop it on the slicer, and then so all the juices run into the drain, and you use that all day, like because like say if you open roast beef or something, like it's blood, like, not blood, but you know it's that.
Sloppy.
Yeah. So
All right,
give that
at
a
least
week,
somebody got that.
and then you got to clean that drain, and that's not only does it smell atrocious.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like muck, dude. Like that's thick. And you're
Yeah.
like, and you got to like, I literally have to put a glove on and just grab it by hand because it's so nasty.
You repackage that, right, and sell it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Packaged chub.
Well,
Gravy!
And then what's worse about it is if you let it go too long, and you clean that out, then all of a sudden, for some reason, like air gets to it, and then that smell carries throughout the entire area. It's really gross.
I was working at Borders, like, when I worked at Borders there, literally there's like this little Illinois street. It's like the road between Borders and then the factory area and the residential, the retail area I worked at. The plant directly across that Illinois street it's like a fucking meat packaging plant. I don't know if it's meat packaging or what. It smells like rotting death. Like as soon as the weather gets a little bit warm, you'll drive down that street and it just reeks. And it was the worst because I worked in the back room at Borders, and in the summertime, that whole room, the whole store, the entire store would smell like rotting meat because that fucking building just reeked so bad. So I feel you on that fucking smelly chub stuff.
Smelly chubs.
Smelly chub popping.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
I had more things to talk about.
I had things.
How much time we got?
Like 5 minutes. But maybe we can wrap it up if we're out of things to talk about here.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's wrap it up. We'll be right back.
Hey. Yeah, we've been okay though. Cutting a little short of the episodes, but when they're going, they're going.
We literally talked about like everything I wanted to talk about in the first episode.
Feel it.
You know, it's time to talk about hamburgers. We got a lot of reassurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because first.
That's what sucked in Evil Dead. Me and Liz were drinking in the theater, you know, and there was like I knew that the movie was an hour and a half long, and I know it started like 15 minutes late, and I started drinking as soon as the movie started, but
Since you're talking.
and we had like the jumbo size slushies full of whiskey, which was awesome. But like the last 25 minutes or so of the movie, I had to piss so bad. So like the whole movie to that point, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, like laughing and shit. The last 25 minutes, I'm just like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I have to pee. She's like, don't leave. And I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom. She's like, you're gonna miss it. And I'm like, oh, you're fucking right. She's like, just pee in the cup. And I'm like, I'm not gonna pee in the cup.
Pee in the cup.
Have you caught up on Archer yet? Yeah. Season finale was last Sunday, I think.
I have so much catching up.
Yeah.
I've been so off. I've been watching a lot of Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. Oh, which is
So,
good.
like, I like that. And then I started watching Parks and Rec. That looked painful.
I couldn't get into Parks and Rec.
Did you watch season 2 at all? Did you watch season 1?
A couple of
Season 1 sucked. Season 2, I just started season 2. It is like two.
Did you watch all season 1?
Yeah. It's like two different.
This
TV
is what I don't
shows.
get. Man, this blows. Let's watch another 7 hours of it. Maybe season 2 will get better.
Well, no, it's like, season 2 is like it's like two different TV shows from season 1 to 2.
Yeah.
And season 2 is actually like fucking funny so far. So.
There's so much content out there. If you don't grab my attention in the first couple episodes, like there's a couple things that took a little bit. Like Mad Men took 2-3 episodes for me to really start.
Dude, did you see that season premiere?
No! God damn it, I'm still halfway through season 5. Which
Oh,
means I'm
okay.
a season and a half behind at this point still.
No, this is the 6th season.
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I
so
have
you're only
half
like
season
half,
to catch up. Yeah.
It's interesting
Yeah?
because the premiere it was 2 hours long and
Fuck.
well, hour and a half after commercials.
Yeah.
But because like that's the thing, like I didn't want to watch this season because I was like, well, I'll just wait till it all comes out on DVD and then just watch it in one thing. But I guess the what's his face, Max Weiner, the creator.
Yeah.
I guess he said that first premiere was like a movie just on itself. So I
Well,
was like,
it's an
oh,
hour and a half, yeah.
yeah. So
Fuck, yeah,
it's
I
pretty
gotta
good.
catch up, dude. I didn't catch up on that show so badly. Yeah.
My mother's really nice red wine glasses.
No, I think all of them or most of them are in the dishwasher. They are nice. What did Mikey have to say?
I told him I was gonna hang out with him after Podstache today, so he was calling to affirm that.
I need sugar. Say on my phone.
There's still that bowl of candy. Do you want me to get it?
You know what I've been completely addicted to though? I'm still like like waiting every week now, like on edge. Fucking Hell's Kitchen, man.
He keeps watching all of them without me, so I'm fine. This is a thing for yourself.
16 chefs compete.
I think I like Master Chef better though.
I actually just started watching MasterChef. It's not too shabby.
So hot.
What is it? I don't know. It's neat that they kind of bring it in from that, that guy that it's just a hobbyist that wants to be more. It's kind of neat.
What?
I just wanted to look up and see how many shows Gordon Ramsay just had. He's had like 8 shows. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
He was a former pro soccer player.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, he was a pro soccer player formerly.
I didn't know it was pro. You need to Thank you. Who's the photo shoot with on Thursday?
One of Jess's friends.
Huh.
She wanted to do a photo shoot. And
Oh,
I
death
take
band or
pictures.
just normal?
Just normal. If you're around, man, come out.
I may. Let's see when I'm working at Weinster this week.
Cool.
Oh. Unrelated. These are the people I interviewed with. Maybe.
Richard Bailey? Man, that fucking Bieber story's everywhere, dude.
Bieber.
Bieber fever.
Applied to these guys, or had an interview Saturday, yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they do like celebrity portraits and shit.
Really? That's fucking awesome.
Cool if I got it. We'll see.
Yeah, and if you do, and you meet John Cusack, you know who you're calling.
Myself. Chris, guess who's here? Who?
Really, John Cusack?
It's a celebrity version of yourself. Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh man.
Can you put the trench coat on? Here's a here's a tape
Oh,
deck.
from-
Yeah.
Here's a boombox.
Yeah.
Doesn't work, but you can still stand and
Just
hold it,
stand.
right?
$2.
Yeah, because there was, for that interview, there was like 16 people or so.
Wow.
And they just had them all come in at once and, obviously talk to each person individually. So, yeah, that was the first thing that was weird, is that each person only got like 4 minutes to talk like one-on-one. And like right away you could tell like some people like till they had like sourpusses on their face because they had to like wait. It's like, dude, it's a fucking job. I'll fucking wait forever. So that's actually what I ended up doing, was like, oh fuck it, I'll just I drove out to the city, might as well stay here. So I was the last person to interview. But like as more and more people are leaving, like I'm kind of like hamming it up with everyone else, like what do you shoot? Being a spaz. And so by the time that I'm the only one left, and like the person comes to get me, you're like, oh, sorry you had to wait so long, blah blah blah. And because basically like it was the actual photographer and then like an assistant. I don't know if they're married, whatever, not important. So like the woman like brings me into the office like with the photographer. He's like, oh, sorry it took so long, blah blah blah. And the woman goes, oh, it's okay. He was making friends. He was just chilling. And the guy's like, oh, chilling like a villain? I was like, you know it. So, hopefully that worked in my favor.
What were some of the things that they're asking you?
What camera do I use? What do I shoot primarily? Like portraits. What kind of photography? They asked if I could assist and do shooting. Obviously, I said yes. That was pretty much it.
Do you have
Dream job.
Okay.
Stupid question. But before that, they had everyone fill out a questionnaire thing, or questionnaire, which was like, how familiar are you with, this camera system, these strobes, these, It was weird though, cause it was like very brand centric. So it's like, how familiar are you with Pro Photo strobes?
Oh, okay.
So it's like, no, I'm very familiar with strobes, but Pro Photo, whatever.
Who cares? It
Yeah.
takes a couple minutes to learn.
Yeah. So that was the only part I was like,
No.
So, well, we'll see.
I mean, I find lately too, when I start looking at some of the equipment that they're coming out for photography, it's like you're looking at it and you're like, this is way overkill, and you know they're like $4,000 for a fucking like. To me, if you do a what was it like? I've seen these guys. Basically, what they're doing is like a lot of these companies now that are doing equipment. They're showing how to do a certain style of portrait, or like this. They're doing a business portrait, right? But they're using their equipment, and it's like literally a shot from like here to here,
Okay, according to this,
and they have
I'm
8 lights.
Okay.
moving through today.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand certain things like
with
your
easy grace for
sculpting
today's
in
Yeah.
certain areas and stuff, but I'm like,
Horoscope?
that light right
Yes.
there,
Oh.
you don't need that light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
What's would you be down for recording a couple more songs with us in May, early May, possibly? May or June?
More than likely, yeah.
Okay, just another like 2 weekend type
Yeah.
of deal.
What time you
If you're down.
think?
If you're down.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to think I'll have a job by then, but
Yeah, if you got
Yeah.
time, keep it in mind if you got time.
Mm.
We'll work around your schedule. You know,
I
once you do like 4 songs. So.
Yeah. Actually, I might still have some of the recordings of the other songs.
And just
Well, I think the original stuff we did was the stuff we ended up recorded with you. We re-recorded anyways. The first time you came out, like last year,
Yeah. Huh?
we re-recorded those. That the last session we did was almost the exact same songs.
I think you
Because it was Slender Terror Bone Eater, and then we only did when.
we did Dawn too.
Oh no, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we? Okay, we did.
Well, yeah. I don't know if you guys did all the tracks, but you started. Or
Okay.
I think we got the drum track down.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. I think there's like 4 other songs we want to try doing.
Tuesday night.
You know, it'll be quick. You know.
Or-
I said if we got done on 2 weekends last time, we'd be able to knock it out pretty quick. So.
Knock it out. What flavor are you smoking?
Mark's
cherry still. I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna next week.
Well, I'm
I'm gonna be ordering
maybe
a
like
menthol.
Wednesday or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
well, I'm debating menthol because I really like it, or spearmint
my buddy
because they have
is
spearmint.
calling
What was the one we tried?
Menthol.
go to
Yeah, it wasn't
Groscars.
bad.
He's
Oh,
in a
yeah.
small
Oh,
town
Timothy,
in Virginia.
yeah.
He goes out to Greensboro a lot. It's like
sleeping that day or?
an hour away from the
Yeah.
place. He's gonna go out to the bars because he has a couple of owners out that way that actually own the menus. And he's gonna talk to them and have
Well,
them.
you got my time before you wake up.
Wait till we record more.
Well, no, I mean it'd be like they hit me up. I would let them know what's going on. And I just gotta go and see what they have. Like late summer probably.
Cool.
Because they have some movies to do. We're gonna go out there for a weekend. Put a fucking show together. Probably two shows at once.
I'll be down.
Cool. Want to do this last one?
Yeah.
Fuck it, that gets our name on the
I'll still try to be.
If you guys are interested in doing some kind of Podstache merch, not having me and Nick do it, but stickers and buttons, I found the most amazing sticker website in the world.
Actually, I mean, it's totally brainstorming, and I've put zero serious thought into it. But I might hit you guys up for photo T-shirts.
Okay. Okay.
Just doing like photography themed clothing.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've
Definitely.
given zero thought to it.
Yeah, dude. Let us know. We're open for
So give us
business.
something to do, man. We still
Yeah.
got.
We
We
have.
finally have 2 jobs to run. One's gonna be done tomorrow. It's only 3 fucking shirts.
Yeah. So we're doing AOK comedy shirts. So.
Mm.
But stickers. We ordered 500 stickers for the Necroholics, 250 of 2 different designs.
Mm-hmm.
$100. That is like usually for 250 stickers you're gonna end up paying $150.
Yeah.
You know, for vinyl cut stickers. So if we're interested in having like